All right, we're back at it. Last little 50 minutes, power hour of the market being open. You guys already know what it is. You know what it is. So we're about to get started. I'm gonna pull up the chart in just a moment. Just go ahead and come on through the room so we could chop it up. We got to start off with, yo, Dustin, what's up, man? We got to start off with that disclaimer. So I appreciate y'all for coming in and joining. Yo, Jay Z, dude, Jeremy Greenhow, thank you, Jerry. Everybody that's coming through, big shout out to y'all. So let me go ahead and read this disclaimer right now. All right, so disclaimer. Please note that the following is not legal advice and is provided for informational and educational purposes only. Investing in securities carries a high degree of risk and could result in the loss of your entire investment. You should consult with a qualified financial advisor or legal professional before making any investment decisions. The information contained in this presentation does not constitute an offer or solicitation to buy or sell any securities or other financial instruments. Any opinions expressed in this presentation are subject to change without notice and should not be relied upon as a recommendation to buy or sell any securities. Please do your own due diligence and research before making any investment decisions. All right, so we can get started. Yo, DC4L82, thanks for joining. Yeah, Nell, thanks. Stephen Skillman, thank you. Kanai, everybody that's coming through. So let's take a look at the market. Let's see what's going on in Power Hour. The last like 45 minutes of the market being open. SPY is all-time high areas. So I'm just reopening Trading View right now. But of course, if you guys got ticker symbols that we want to take a look at, let's peep them out. So we're looking at SPY that has been in this channel. It is way up here. I think in the last 30 minutes, we'll probably see like a sell off, people capturing profits, all time high territory, 498. I'm thinking we're going to hit 500 pretty soon. We're going to hit 500 pretty soon. Yo, T-Tom, my boy, thanks for following, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, T-Tom. I'm going to come check out your TikTok, your page after I get done, as long as it's not private or anything like that. But I always like to show reciprocity for anybody that engages with me. So y'all let me know, how'd you trade today? How did you do? Of course, if you're new to my TikTok channel, you already know that I like to focus on providing information for beginners. So if you're intermediate or advanced, you might hear some things that you already know. But this environment right here is about getting our beginners up to speed, helping people that are just starting out in their trading journey, specifically trading options. But we got SPY up here trying to reach 500. Let me bring this over. Let's make this the way that it needs to be so we all can see the right information. There we go. There we go. Now we can get this right. SPY is trying to hit 500. Your boy Star, what's going on? Otis Prince, thank you. Ken of Love, thank y'all for coming through. Jamie Higgins, thank you for coming through. Wayne G, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So we get some music. Should we get some vibes going on? I think that's what we need. We need a little bit of music, a little bit of vibes with Power Hour. Let me know. Did anybody trade today? Did anybody take any trades? Were you able to make some money on some downside puts or scalps? Y'all let me know. Let's see. What are we about to play? Let's see. What are we about to play? What are we about to play? Uh, we're gonna go. I'm thinking about Montana. Montana 300 while the market is open. Y'all know. Okay, okay. What I want to knock out. Um, let's see. I'll go with try me. We can get that going. All right. So what y'all trade? What did we trade today? Anybody trade? I have a little bit from the Discord. I was able to get in on this bullish momentum when the market first opened up over here. So quick scalp. I wasn't greedy, nothing like that. If you guys have been following me, you know that I am a very conservative trader. So all today was about was just the bullish momentum, nothing crazy, nothing like that. Can we skip this ad and get the music going, please? All right, all right. Dawson Beckwith says calls. What calls did you take? Did you take on SPY? Was it a particular ticker? Were you on Google? Were we on Amazon? What's up, Claudio? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Truthers Land? Appreciate all y'all for coming through. And I really do need to get the computer performance up because I feel like it is getting choppy, even on my computer. All right, hold on, y'all. Got to get this set up on the phone too. All right. Of course, it's taking forever for everything to start up. All right, I'm going to close some apps. Dawson Beckwith says QQQ and ORCI. I'm not familiar with that ticker symbol, so I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to go check it out. All right, what can I close? Because I can't close anything, and it's just being choppy. Nothing can be closed, y'all. All right, let's going on. What's going on? So if y'all want to just quick little recap, I wanted to bring up the screenshot from the Discord, but of course, the computer's acting choppy right now and becoming very slow. So I got this older iMac that I need to get updated. Let's see, Hype Unbox. Were you on last night? I think that screen name was on last night. NVDA is about to break 700. That stock is just absolutely remarkable, man. Like just crazy. Let's go check out Nvidia, see what they're talking about, what they're doing. Yes. All right. Big shout out to Hype Unbox. Did we do the follows? Did we get the follows? Boom. Hype Unbox. Thanks for coming through again. I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot. Like for any of y'all that are in the live right now, any amount of time that you spend with me, that means a lot because time is the most important resource that we have. So whether you kick it with me for a minute, half an hour, it means a whole lot. And I can't express my thanks enough to you all. So thanks for coming through, Marty Elvanelli. I see you. I see you. Thanks for coming through. We're just chopping it up, taking a look at the market. I haven't even looked at Nvidia in some days. I've just been playing Spy a lot lately. It's been treating me really good. I appreciate that, bro. It's all good energy. So if you're tapped in, it is all good energy. Let me see. That's Isaiah McCune. Thank you for joining. So we're taking a look at NVDA. That's ticker symbol Nancy, Victor, David, Adam. Let's see what they're talking about. Jeez. All right, here we go. Here we go. Nvidia's at 699, trying to break through before the market closes in less than 45 minutes. Getting to that 700. Trying to get to that 700 right there. Did anybody trade Nvidia today? Anybody trade Nvidia today? Yo, Rambo, thanks for joining. Smack that. Thanks for coming through. Y'all could drop some likes for your boy, some shares. Any music recommendations, let me know. So right now, I do think we might have some bullish continuation across the market tomorrow. Tomorrow is going into Thursday. It might even tip over into Friday with like a big sell-off Friday for people to capture profits going into the weekend. Just based off what I'm seeing now, of course, we know that the market can do anything, but the sentiment right now is just kind of bullish, maybe just to round out the week. Yo, nah, thanks for joining. But if you are new to options trading and you have any questions or any ticker symbols that we want to look at, please let me know so we can check it out. Yo, Turkey 88, thanks for coming through. I appreciate that follow. Appreciate that, Turkey 88. Thank you. Thank you. Hype Unbox says I was very choppy, and with the sell-off yesterday, I decided just to watch. Very smart. Very smart. That's one of the most important skills. That's like a top 5 skill. Knowing when to sit on your hands and knowing when to just play the market from the sideline, hold on to your cash. Yep, because you don't have to trade every day. You know, it's pretty much, once you get into trading, we learned that less trades typically is more money. More trades doesn't typically equal more money. Turkey 88 says, I'm a crypto guy, but I want to learn to trade. A lot of the things are the same, man. So if you're trading crypto, most of the concepts, the strategies, and the things that you do are the same. Now, I don't trade crypto. If I do anything with crypto, maybe more so for the long term, you like holding BTC or Ethereum, things like that. But from what I've seen from other traders that have dabbled and dabbled in both trading options and things like that, or Forex, crypto, it's all the same things, right? Support and resistance, supply and demand, patterns, things like that. A big shout out to JR for the follow. I appreciate you, bro. It means a great deal to me. Especially like if you guys, so here's what I try to do, right? If you engage with me and you're following me and things like that, I always try to double back and follow you back and things like that as long as we're engaging. Yo, Smokey, he says, I'm trying to get started. I got cash to start, just need the right coach. I feel you on that, man. I feel you. I appreciate the follow, Smokey. Turkey 88 says, yes, I'm a long-term holder, not a trader yet. And that's really the better way to be. This trading game is pretty gnarly. I don't want to discourage anybody, but the goal is to have the mentality of long-term assets, long-term profits. So if you're new to trading, if you're new to options trading, we're just going to talk about some very basic things from the market today. And then, of course, in my Discord, I go over them more like step by step, depending on where you're at. But if you do have specific questions, please drop them in the chat because all I do is I like to show love to the beginners. Josu says, thanks for that video where you explained about investing for us and our teens. Definitely took notes. Yo, that's dope, bro. That's really dope. I appreciate that. That is super dope. Wherever I can do to give you guys value, that's all that matters to me. The only thing that matters is that you're getting value. Like I said just a moment ago, the most important thing is that you're spending time with me because time is something we can't get back. So while you're rocking with me, all I want to do is give you value. So drop your ticker symbols, drop your questions, whatever I can do. Just keep in mind that we're going to keep it on a beginner level. So I'm not trying to go super overly advanced. I just want to focus on some beginner concepts and steps. Using the strat, I haven't really used the strat too much, Bradley. It is something that really helped me with kind of understanding my entries, and I just leave the indicator on. I leave the indicator on. I love the strat. I'm not knocking it. Where I'm at in my journey right now individually, I don't use it as much anymore, but I'm just so used to having it on. I just leave the indicator on. Okay, looks like TikTok is blocking some comments. I don't know what people are saying or dropping, but hopefully you guys, we keeping it respectable. It's all about good energy, showing the vibes. Okay, so Nvidia is trying hard to hit that 700. Is really trying hard to hit 700. Let's see, 699.80. Dang, it got super close. Nvidia is really trying to hit 700, y'all. I think it might do it. I think it's gonna do it. It's gonna hit 700. It's gonna hit 700. Let's make the mark right here. Why can't even? It won't even let me mark 700. That's crazy. There we go. All right. Now we can see Nvidia hitting 700 pretty quick. Depeche Doll says Rivian. We can check that out. I'm gonna get you to 1K likes. Yo, Josu, thanks for the love, my guy. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Nvidia trying to hit that 700. Let's check out Rivian. I kind of don't want to miss it when it hits 700, but well, oh, you know what? We could hit we could set an alert, y'all. We could set an alert. We could set an alert right quick. Let's see if we could do this right quick. All right, let's set an alert for Nvidia at 700. We're gonna line it up so that it goes to the Discord too, so the Discord gets the push notification. We're gonna take this little syntax that TradingView likes. Bow. We're gonna take this. Bow. We're gonna put this little code right here. Boom. And then we'll set a marker. We're gonna bring this back. We'll just set it for like the end of the week, something like that. Set, create, boom. Now we got an alert for when Nvidia hits 700, y'all. So let's go take a look at Rivian. Somebody asked for that. All right. Yo, you're for sure about to take 700 out. I feel you, Hype Unbox. I really think so. Turkey 88 says, love your music selection. Yeah, I'm all over the place, bro. Sometimes you just got to get a little bit of, you know what I mean? Get it going. All right, who was asking about Rivian? Depeche, if you're still on, what specifically would you like to know about Rivian? Just general thoughts, or what are you looking for? I appreciate the love. Big shout out for the likes. Everybody give a big shout out to Josu. Joshua, is that how you pronounce it? Josu? Getting to the 1K likes. Really appreciate that. All right, let's see. Rivian looks like for, I would say, going back to January 31st, it's kind of been trading in this range. Oh, y'all can't quite see that. Let me zoom it in. All right, so Rivian's kind of been in this range. I got it on the 30-minute chart. Let's take it to the daily. Back to, all right. Now we're looking at the daily chart for Rivian. Let's see what's going on here. It looks like for the past however many days, it's kind of been in this support zone. And it's true. So I'm going to kind of zoom back, right? So here we are currently with Rivian in this somewhat support zone. I don't even remember when I drew these lines because I haven't looked at Rivian in weeks, if not months. But look at these lines here. This kind of support zone for Rivian. And remember, support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support. That's for our new traders out there. So it's looking like Rivian is in the support area. I'm saying if it breaks above, if Rivian breaks above what I have drawn out, like 1583, that would be good for taking calls. And if it breaks below like this, what is this? I would say 1506 for puts, or maybe even to be a little bit more conservative. If it breaks below like 1457. Turkey 88 says, do you think Apple will go up with those new metaverse glasses? I think the performance of the glasses has already been priced into Apple's stock right now. There's already been a lot of data that's come out on their sales reports, internal reports. Nvidia just broke 700, y'all. Nvidia with the 700. Nvidia with the 700. Yo, average queen, thanks. What's up? What's up? Nvidia just broke. Nvidia's out here. Here we go. That's it. That's it. Nvidia's running now. Just hit that 700. Nvidia out here on the 700. Dang. All right. Let me see. Oh, thanks for the follow. Is that Jair Viveros? Something said, put some Scarface. I seen a man die. Song go hard, man. Yo, big shout out to Q My Dukes. A big shout out to Q My Dukes for joining. All right. TikTok ticks follow. Thank you. Josu. Everybody, big shout out to Josu for getting us to 1K likes. Thank you so much. Nvidia broke 700. Did anybody take Nvidia calls today? Crazy. We got a music request from something. We'll put some Scarface on next. Bah, bah, bah. Oops. Montana always rock bandanas like a ninja. All right, we got that Scarface lined up next. All right, I know we were taking a look at Rivian. Who is that? Is it Depeche? Are you still on? I already have, but down. All right, so NVIDIA broke 700. We saw that coming. We're taking a look at Rivian. This is my notes on Rivian right here. I haven't charted Rivian in a long time. I don't even remember how long ago I had these lines on here. I should have looked at the chart before I opened it back up because TradingView will tell you. But from my eyes, from the way I charted it out, it looks like this was a support zone, right? We could see that back in October going into November. October going into November, this was a support zone for Rivian and it bounced up. It came back down here and it bounced up, came back down and it bounced up. So here we are. It looks like it's got some strong bullish strength or bearish strength to break below. But my thoughts are just based off of when I previously charted, I'd say, if we break above 1583, something like that, maybe even to be more conservative, if we break above 1628 on Rivian, you might be interested in taking some calls, not financial advice. And if we break below maybe this 1459 area, you might be interested in taking some puts, not financial advice. Just thinking about what I would do. Yo, Macho Man 6464, thanks for the follow, brother. Oh, yeah. All right. Something says, do you use any indicators? So if you've been following me or if you're familiar with my lives and my TikTok, I do use indicators. There is an indicator that I use every single day. And it's not really an indicator because it's something that you could kind of do on your own, but it just makes it easier. The indicator that I use every single day, let me go get a clean chart. Let me find a clean chart for us to show us. Is it on NVDA? Yeah, it's on NVDA. Okay, why does this keep happening? All right. The indicator that I use every single day without fail. Hold on, got to stay on top of the music. We had a music request for Scarface. We're okay. Well, we got to deal with YouTube ads. I guess I should get that YouTube music if I'm gonna be doing a music request for y'all. All right, Project Limitless says, yo man, check out Humana puts massive gains coming soon, bro, and now it's perfect entry. Yo, good shout out to Project Limitless. We're gonna check out Humana next. Let me queue up the chart. Hold on. But I still got you something talking about, do I use indicators? And there is an indicator that I use every single day. It is the SSS. That's Sam 50% indicator. All right, here we go. We got a clean chart for NVIDIA. So the indicator that I use every single day, I know I'm supposed to be adding Humana. It is this, where is it at? It is this one right here. Can y'all see that? Nah, y'all can't see it. This indicator is the one that I use every single day. The SSS 50% rule indicator is created by a young lady by the name of Sarah Strat Sniper. You can look her up on YouTube and on Twitter or X. really dope lady. So we'll turn this on. And what this indicator does is it marks out the previous day high, the previous day low, and the 50% middle point from the previous day. So that's one thing that I use every single day because I do believe that you should give some acknowledgement or put some respect on the previous day high and the previous day low. And as we can kind of see here, at least for NVIDIA, the previous day high was a little bit respected. We broke through once it hit that 700. But that's one indicator that I use every day, especially as somebody who scalps and I trade on the 30-minute time frame. Can we get past this YouTube ad? All right, thank you. Jeez. We had a music request for something, one of Scarface most iconic songs. And Project Limitless says, Francis says it's going down. It shows not momentum to keep on going up. Are you talking about NVIDIA or are you talking about Humana, Francis? So something, if you're still on, bro, the indicator that I use every single day is this SSS 50% indicator. And then another one that I use is the wedge maker. Now we can't quite see it here, but I use this wedge maker as well. Now the wedge maker will change depending on what time frame you have your chart on. So this is the 30-minute chart, and it creates a wedge, basically showing like a broadening formation of what's going on with the stock. So if we change this NVIDIA from the 30-minute time frame to the daily, it should show us a wedge. So we kind of see that wedge being formed here on this daily chart. So this is another indicator that I use, and I use it just as a guide, right? As to where there might be some type of breakout or resistance / support. All right, so there was a request for Humana. Let's take a look. Did anybody make any money? I hope y'all made money today. If you made money, drop a money sign in the chat. If you made money today, drop a money sign in the chat. Turkey 88 says Super General 2 by Kevin Gates. All right, let me look at Humana. All right, let's go back through. Project Limitless, are you still on, bro? We're looking at Humana. All right, we're on the daily chart on Humana. That's ticker symbol HUM. It's crazy because we got these huge gaps. And this is the daily chart. Let's bring the price over here. All right, we're looking at Humana. They're saying it's poised for puts. All right, Connor Presnell says DKNG. All right, something says, have you looked into volume profile? I tried to use it when the market is in a range. I barely touched on volume profile. I really got to push myself to get educated on it. You know, one thing for me when it comes to trading and my style is I like to lean on things that are easy for me to pick up and understand. So there's some things that when I look at it, I automatically understand it and it makes sense. So I use those. And there's some things that when it takes me a while, I'm struggling to kind of grasp it. I kind of stay away from it. But with that being said, I also take it as a sign when somebody asks me something like that. So I'm going to take a look at volume profile again. All right, I got to make sure I stay on top of the comments. Francis says liquidity going to get taken, then it's dipping NVIDIA. Probably so. I mean, we'll see. Is there any kind of like catalyst coming up? They have earnings March 20 at the end of February, pardon me. Project Limitless, the 45-minute chart looks bearish. Daily long-term looks bullish. All right, Hype Unbox wants an explanation on the SSS 50%. All right, so basically it's a simple indicator that marks out the previous day high and the previous day low. And for me, because I'm a scalper and I trade on the 30-minute chart, I do pay a lot of respect and credence and attention to the previous day's highs and the previous day lows as of like kind of like an indirect form of support and resistance. So that's why I use the SSS 50% indicator every day. Other than that, it doesn't really tell you anything. It maps that out for you so you don't have to do it. So when I go to the 30-minute chart, or we can even like kind of take a look. So we're looking at NVIDIA right now. Let's go to the 30-minute, and then we can see, right, how it mapped out that previous day for us. And look at this right here at the 50%. Where are we at? Let me, as a matter of fact, I need to turn on something so this looks better. I'll show you. All right, let's put on the extended hours. There we go. All right, cool. So we can kind of see, right? This blue line is the indication of the 50% for yesterday. So the pre-market, And I know there's people that really don't care for the pre-market activity. I like to use it so we can see how it kind of like messed around this 50% from the previous day on the pre-market. And then to a degree, I don't know if you want to call this a bounce, but to a degree, it bounced off the yesterday's 50%. It got near on the 30-minute chart anyway. Nvidia got near the previous day high. It struggled, right? Because we were all waiting for it to break 700, and here it broke through 700. And if you look at the previous day, that's where there was some resistance right around that $700 mark for Nvidia. All right, Vinku says, what do you think about Ford today? Hype Unbox says, gotcha. I mapped out the pre-market high and low before I scalp, but I'm going to start using this. Yeah, man, find out what works for you. That's what I need to start doing too, because I've seen plays where if I had been paying more attention to the pre-market high and low, I could have got some good plays. Super General 2 by Kevin Gates. Let me check it out. Don't talk crazy on mobile phones. All right, Super General 2 by Kevin Gates. Let's peep it out. Yo, Lang Bachelor. Sorry, I didn't pronounce that right. Thank you for the follow. Shout out to my boy Turkey88 for dropping mad likes on the live, getting us past 2.3K. Everybody give a big shout out to Turkey88. Shout out to Mocha Ray for joining. Project Limitless, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're about to get into this Super General 2 by Kevin Gates. All right, let me make sure I want to respond to everybody's questions. We got Super General 2 going. Hype Unbox says, gotcha. Vinku says, what do you think about Ford today? All right, DKNG, not much resistance and Super Bowl coming up. All right, what's the best broker for beginners? All right, so, if you're still on, I don't know if you're gone, but the best broker for beginners, in my opinion, is probably going to be between Webull and Robinhood. Those two. I would encourage you to start with Webull. But if you need something that's like a super, super easy interface, and we're talking about options trading specifically, nothing else. But if you need something that's a super easy interface, you could go with Robinhood. But if I really had to pick one, I would say start with Webull because you get that desktop app. You got hotkeys, short commands, things like that to get you in and out of trades. And Robinhood doesn't really have that. So as you get a bit better and more advanced with your trading, you're going to find that you have this requirement, this need to be able to get in and out of trades faster. And that's kind of where Robinhood struggles. And that's one of the first things you're going to kind of like get frustrated with as you go from being a beginner to an intermediate. Now, I do still trade on Robinhood, but I'm going to be making my way back to Webull. Yep, Hype Unbox says I use Webull. It's great. Thoughts on Tesla? Hey, everybody give a big shout out to Parisa. I don't know if they came through. I always see person. Check out Humana on the 45-minute, 370 big resistance, good entry on part. Humana, where you at? Let's go to the 45-minute chart. So Project Limitless is letting us know to check out Humana on the 45-minute chart. So if you're new to trading, what that means is each one of these candlesticks represents 45 minutes of time. We're looking at the 45-minute chart on Humana. Let's go ahead and throw that Sarah Strat Sniper 50% rule indicator on. All right. It's looking like yesterday's high is becoming a sort of level of support. So we'll see. We'll see if we break below yesterday's high. We don't really have time to do that today, at least not on the 45-minute chart for Humana, but it does somewhat have like some bearish nature coming through there. All right, we got some new messages down here. PayPal earnings coming up. Yo, Nico, thank you for the follow. Nico, thank you for the follow. All right. We got PayPal earnings. Yeah, it's a crazy earnings time. We're in earnings season. So it looks like Humana is respecting yesterday's high. And so this is a perfect example right here as to why I use this every single day. So we can see Humana is respecting yesterday's high. It could break through. We've got 19 minutes left in the market to be open. Yo, I appreciate y'all for the likes. You guys have almost gotten me to 3K. So much love. Thank you. Yo, Patrick, thank you for coming through. Justin Finney, thank you for coming through the live. I appreciate it. Let's see how we're doing here. You know, one thing I'm not used to is how Humana moves. It seems like it moves a bit slower. Looks like in this current 45-minute candle, there's been what 11,000 shares being sold. I appreciate the likes. That Kevin Gates Super General too. All right, let me make sure I got everybody tapped in. All right, so for the person that was asking what's the best broker to use for beginners, I'd say either Webull or Robinhood if you need something super, super easy. All right, Connor Presnell. Connor, are you still on? Connor was talking about DraftKings, not much resistance, and Super Bowl coming up. Let's take a look at the DKNG DraftKings. Let's see. They have really bad news, lower guidance, so that's why I'm thinking it will break down. We're talking about Humana on that breakdown. That's probably true. You know, the dope thing about TradingView is it easily has the kind of news details for a particular ticker. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's close that. I'm just hoping to see some hot list, object tree, alerts. Okay, let's see. Down here at the bottom right, if you're on TradingView, I'm gonna try to move this over so we could all see it. But right here, let's see if we got news. Where's the news at? Where's the news? Hello, Mello. They have really bad news, lower guidance. Yo, thank y'all for getting me to 3K likes. Big shout out to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just trying to show y'all if you're using TradingView, they have the little option right here on the side that shows you the news for the ticker symbol you're looking at. Where is the news at? Here we go. All right, so we got the little news over here on the right hand side. Hi, Fun Bucks. I just started using TradingView. Can you show me how to add the pre-market and after hours bars for show? Like, yep. All right, so if you're in TradingView and you're new to TradingView, in order to add the pre-market bars, you want to come to the bottom right down here, and you want to look for the letters RTH or ETH right down here. And if you click this option, it'll allow you to toggle between the different sessions. So if you do regular, it'll get rid of the bars. It'll only focus on the actual day, the regular trading hours, trading sessions. And then if you want the extended hours, if you want to see the pre-market extended hours, you can click ETH and then it'll add the bars for you like that. For sure. I got you, bro. Got you. Yes. Got y'all. That's what it's all about. All right. So we're looking at the news for Humana. So if you're in TradingView, over on the right-hand side, when you're looking at a particular stock, it'll show you related news either to that company, the industry, the sector, that market. So I want to see where the bad news was for Humana. Big stunner, no, please. And then you can also click this little lightning bolt. It'll also bring up headlines for Humana too. And then we can look at some more news. All right, Big Ant the Boss. Thank you for the follow. Big shout out. Miguel Lara. I think Miguel, you've been on some lives before. Appreciate you. Jerry Barajas, thank you for coming through. Let's see on the Discord. Did it ever load? It never loaded. Okay, that's fine. All right, Humana's trying to move down a little bit. On this is still that 45-minute chart. It is respecting yesterday's high, but we've gotten word, at least from the chat, that there's some bad news and lower guidance. I'm trying to find that news. Let's see. Big Ant the Boss, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Healthy Habits, thanks for coming through. I appreciate it. We're just taking a look at Humana right now. 45-minute chart. Looks like we have some sentiment that it might break below yesterday's high. I don't think that it might happen today, just based off of the way that Humana moves. Last week when they reported earnings, that's where you'll find the news. Good looking out. Appreciate you, Project Limitless. Ooh, here we go. Here we go over here. Let me move it over. So this is TradingView. TradingView is so dope. TradingView is so dope. So we got the earnings report right here. That's in red. If you guys could see that on the screen, they missed their earnings, but they beat their revenue. So when was that? That was in January. Let's see. Let's see. So we're just trying to look for that bad news on Humana. Looks like Humana cut to neutral from overweight by Cantor Fitzgerald. Humana analysts slashed their forecast after Q4 results. This is all the next day after the earnings. Humana is maintained at overweight by Stevens and Co. Nephron Research cuts Humana price target to 400 from 648. Lord, $248. Lord, jeez. Oh my gosh. Yo, Manny, thanks for joining. Talakwabe, if I pronounced that correctly, let me know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate y'all 1000%. So it could, I mean, we did already have this strong bearish move, and it looks like Humana was trying to recover, really trying to recover from it, at least from when they had those earnings. So, we might even have a level of support, right? Where it all the way where it dropped down to, right in this area. I think it's possible there could be still some more. It may drop a little bit more. I don't think it's gonna drop below today because we only got 13 minutes left in the market. Mr. Worldwide, thanks for coming through. Ray on Play, thanks for coming through. What y'all got? What we got? Yeah, I don't think so. We got 12 minutes left in the market being open, and Humana is really respecting yesterday's high. So it may. Let's see how the candle's shaping up for today. What is that? Somewhat of like a spinning top, all right, for today's candle, which kind of indicates a little bit of indecision between the buyers and the sellers a little bit. Is still positive. I don't know. I don't really have bearish sentiment only because it's been so long since we had that news come out from their earnings. All right. Project Limitless says, I'm thinking we can see 358 by the end of the week. 358. Let's see. 358. 358 is down here. Maybe 358.50, something like that. I could kind of see that. 358.50. Let's say we have some 358s over here down back at the end of January. I could see that. I could see coming down to 358. I don't really see it going down like way past that. Because look, even in that area that you're talking about, my bad, let me move it over. Look, and we all know that support becomes resistance and resistance becomes support. So here we've got that 358 area. This was back in January. But then if we look at January 25th when the news came out, that was the area of resistance, that 358. So I could see that being a point, a price target. I'm not mad at that. I can respect that. Any music requests, y'all, let me know. I'm on the drill music. Maybe I might want to switch it up a little bit. Freed you bread and freedom. Yo, Chad Wright, thanks for coming through, my guy. You just pull up on the evening. All right, y'all. All right, let me throw on something else. What do I feel like hearing? What do we want to play? You know what? I feel like hearing that T Grizzly catch it. Let's check it out. Nvidia just got here. All right, so you probably already saw this already, but Nvidia did break that 700, which was super dope. We can go check it out over here. Let's see if we had some pullback. So this is Nvidia on the 30-minute chart. It did break 700, and it looks like it's just trying to maintain that 700 area right now. There we go. So Of course, the big thing is, do we think Nvidia is going to continue to rise, or do we think it's going to have a pullback? I'm going to keep it real, just without any real technical analysis. Before we even get into technical analysis, because Nvidia has earnings coming up later this month. My bad. Let me just look through the what's the name. Um, oof, I don't know. So we got earnings for Nvidia coming up on. Let me move this over so we can all see it. Let's see. Is it breaking down? Humana's breaking down. Earnings for Nvidia is coming up on February 21st. Everybody keep that in the back of your mind. Let's go take a look at Humana. Look, it's trying to break down. This is the 45-minute chart y'all told me to look at. It's trying to come down under. It's still kind of respecting yesterday's high, though. It's still kind of respecting yesterday's high. Chopsticks, he don't even use nines. It's trying to break down. Humana is trying to break down under yesterday's high. It is still respecting it. It bounced on it a little bit, just a little bit. Pause. Oh, it's poor computer. Poor computer just can't handle it. All right, Vinku says Ford. You did request Ford, so let me check that out. Humana, last 7 to 8 minutes left in the market being open. What do you want to do? What are we doing right here? Thank y'all for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Humana tried it. Humana tried to break under yesterday's high, but then it bounced up off of yesterday's high right quick. Futuristic Dread, Kill D's. Yo, my boy Kill, thanks for coming through. Always much love. Salute. So they were saying Humana is supposed to drop down. It bounced off of yesterday's high. We still got 7 minutes left in the market. We got some downward pressure a little bit, but let's see. Now, Vinku was requesting that we take a look at Ford. So let's see what Ford is talking about. Hey. You know, that when T Grizzly first came out, man, I'm telling you, when he first dropped, what is going on with Ford? Oh, this is Forward. I was about to say this is not the right one. My bad. My bad. Wrong ticker. I was about to say something ain't adding up here. Something wasn't adding up. That chart was looking too crazy. That chart was looking way too crazy. Mauricio, thanks for joining in, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We just taking a look right quick at Ford per request of the chat. We got some strong bullish candles on the 45-minute chart. Let me drop it down to the 30 the way that I like it. It's still overall bullish for the day. We did have earnings, and it must have did good on the earnings because there was a huge bullish candle after hours we could see over here, which is that yesterday. But it looks like it's hitting a level of resistance based off of that rise up from the after hours. Let me throw that indicator on right quick. 50% rule. All right. Okay. So yesterday's high, it's way above that. Okay. All right. So we're taking a look at Ford. It's got still got some strong bullish momentum after yesterday's earnings. So of course, like in most true earnings fashion, it ran up, then it dropped back down, and now it's running back up. So we got a level of resistance. Yo, Corey, thanks for the follow. Ricky Rincon, thanks for coming through. Lakers join. Thanks for coming through, Lakers. All right, so Vinku, what exactly do we want to touch on in terms of Ford? What are you looking for? Are you wondering if it's still going to rise up? Or are you looking for a pullback? What are we trying to analyze here? I don't see it. Project Limitless, Pepsi 175 coming very confident. Looks good for a quick gain. We got 5 minutes left on the market. I know Project Limitless. I know you're not talking about today. I know you ain't talking about that 5-minute scalp. I know you're not talking about a 5-minute scalp, Project Limitless. All right. Sherrod Turner, thanks for coming through, bro. Healthy Habits, thanks for coming back. Nah, for the week. Okay, I was about to say, my guys, like I know we ain't talking about the In and Out in 5 minutes, not the In and Out burger, right quick. Okay, seems like with Ford, Vinku, if you're still on, just from what my eyes are seeing on the daily chart, we are in a little bit of an area of resistance. Of course, the computer's being choppy right now. Let me see. Let me see. Or we're kind of breaking through that resistance, but let me chart it. Let me fix it. Okay, here we go. So this is what we got for Ford on the daily chart. It had a positive reaction on the news of the earnings. Yada. So where my eyes see, we're just gonna do it really rough. Like if you know me and I talk about doing support and resistance for beginners, I always say that you should kind of do your support and resistance as an area and not just a single line, because obviously the way that the stock move, it never, like, stocks typically don't do exactly what you want them to do, right? So you have to have a level of flexibility with your charting, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's see. So this is what I'm seeing. This is the daily chart for Ford. I'm thinking, in my opinion, if we can break out of this area, which was somewhat of like a resistance area previously for Ford back in December, January, if we can break past this, so break past like this 1307 area, then I would still be confident in taking some calls. Obviously, you probably want to zoom in a little bit more on this daily chart to see where there was the resistance at. Yo, H, thanks for the follow. Project Limitless, thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We need some tunes. We need something real. We need something to get us going. Yo, drop a money sign in the chat if you traded today and you made money. Jason Lee, thanks for coming through. Project Limitless with the dollar sign. That's what's up. Anybody else? Anybody else that's on the live right now? Did you trade today? Gold Cloud made drop the money sign. Shout out to Gold Cloud. Happy to hear that. Happy for everybody that had green days today. If you didn't have a green day and you were red, don't worry about it. It's just one day. It's only a single data point. Log it in your journal, identify what went wrong, and keep it moving. Don't let it hang over you. Finally, the Discord open. Jesus. Can anybody guess how long I've had my iMac computer? Anybody guess? NVIDIA 700 had the alert come through to the Discord. Hey. All right, what am I doing? All right, let's go to the trading chat room. So for me, I had a quick scalp today, made 178 bucks. So I'm happy with that. No complaints. Go Cloud says 2 to 3 years. Dollar signs from Jason Lee. Shout out to y'all. That's what's up. Glow Cloud, you said 2 to 3 years. What does that mean? What are we talking about? When you say 2 to 3 years, what are we talking about? Yesterday, I will say I was really happy about yesterday's trade. Called this nice little downside scalp when the market first opened on SPY. So I was really proud and happy of that one. That one, I exercised good execution, no hesitation, stuck to the quick rules, stuck to my management, was in and out, made $323 in about a minute. I'm glad I was able to signal that yesterday, this scalp that I was looking at for SPY. Humana's dropping off last minute. Let's see. Let's change this chart down. So we're looking at Humana. This is the 5-minute chart. It's still respecting. Let's even go to the 1-minute chart. It's still kind of respecting yesterday's high. So Project Limitless, outside of just looking at the chart, are you using like a volume profile or options activity? What else are you looking at? Because in my opinion, it's still respecting, and this is the 1 minute chart, it's still respecting the yesterday's high a little bit. It broke a little bit here a few minutes ago, but it kind of bounced back. It came down to the high, bounced back up. Yo, gold cloud. So you're talking about 2 to 3 years. What are we talking about? So we're looking at Humana. All right, let's see what the market is doing. Take a look at futures right quick. Futures got a little bit of bearish activity on futures right here. Take a look at SPY. Same thing, of course, with SPY. Little shakeout. Market is closed. All right, market is done. Let's see how Humana ended. All right. Project Limitless says that wick is all we need, I hope. That wick is all we need. The John Wick come through and clap everything up. Don't walk away. Bobby Jones, thanks for coming through. All right, so quick little recap. I already touched on it. My trade for today was really just a strong bullish continuation. Once the market was blasting up in this area on SPY, I got in calls, was in and out very quick. That was it. It wasn't much of an analysis. I was just riding on the momentum. Nothing too crazy. I got in and out because I wasn't a true setup or one of my predefined setups that I look for, because I was solely riding on the momentum and the trend of this big 30-minute candle. I didn't stay in the trade too long. So I got in and out, made $178 today, and I just kept it chill. Yo, use Beto Anistro. Thank you for coming through. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the lives. Do we have any beginners that are on right now? Can we give value and answer questions for any of the beginners? Principe Negro 0526. Let me say that one more time. Let me try it. Principe Negro 0526. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Matt joined. Project Limitless. Thank you for the likes. Got me over 4K. Laredo, Texas Juan. Okay. Let's do a little bit of analysis on what we think for tomorrow. So we got this. Let's switch SPY over to the daily chart. We got this strong candle. So I drew this kind of like a pricing channel last week. And we've kind of been in this little pricing channel for SPY, the market. We see it just kind of bouncing in between this on the daily chart. So we may have somewhat of a little pullback. This is what my overall thoughts for the market are. Of course, it's not financial advice. We all know that nobody can predict what's going to happen in the market, right? But my overall thoughts are we're going to round out the rest of the week bullish, and maybe Thursday or some point Friday, we'll see a sell-off for people that are trying to capture profits off of like this bullish rally for the week. That's my thoughts. That's what I think is going to happen. Either late Thursday or some point Friday, we're going to see a sell-off. All right, Griffin says, what penny stock should I invest in? I would highly caution you, or myself, because I can't give you financial advice, but I would highly caution myself not to get into penny stocks. We actually had a whole discussion about that last night on my TikTok live for about 90 minutes. We were talking about penny stocks. And basically, penny stocks is basically you swimming with the sharks. You are in shark infested waters with penny stocks because they're so easy to manipulate. Like, if you have enough money, you yourself might be able to manipulate a penny stock. So I'm not shitting on them. I'm not hating on them. But what I'm saying is just you got to use extreme caution. The level of conviction that you have when investing in a penny stock company needs to be through the roof. Like crazy conviction, crazy confidence. So I don't want to deter you. I'm not the type of person that likes to down talk anything. All I can say is exercise extreme caution when you're dealing with penny stocks, because you might see something that's at 57 cents a share and you're thinking, okay, I'll buy $1,000 worth of shares and all I need is a 50-cent move or a 10-cent move and I'm going to make all this money. So just, you're in shark infested waters. It's easy to manipulate them. There's a reason why it is a penny stock. Always keep that in your mind. There's a reason why it is a penny stock. Project Limitless says, yeah, I agree. Low, LOL, the low market cap can cause huge volatility. Yep. Griffin, NCL looks good for next couple of months. Northern. Let's go take a look at NCL. Let's go see NCL. Let's go take a look. Jasper, thanks for coming through. I think we blew up TradingView. All right. So we are looking at a penny stock right now. This is Northern Corp, ticker symbol NCL. That is Nancy, Charlie, Larry, currently at about 72 cents a share. So we had some big, huge drops. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. So first we got to figure out why do we have these crazy huge drops like this? And we are looking at the daily chart. Did this company just recently IPO? Is this like a brand new company? Is this a brand new company? All right. So if you weren't on the live last night, we did a whole exercise on how we would review or research this company, more so on a long-term investing sentiment. So I'd be very curious for something that's so brand new that it looks like it IPO'd at like $4.50 a share or something like that. It shot up all the way up to like the $22 a share area, dropped back down. It tried to pick itself back up and then it dropped back down. So we got to figure out what exactly does this company do. Over here on TradingView, it says technology services package software. You know, getting into package software is a tough arena to get in. So the first thing I do when I'm researching for long-term investing is I go to seekingalpha.com. I feel like Seeking Alpha makes it very, very easy for you to summarize information at a high level before you roll up your sleeves and you really get into the nitty gritty of what you're supposed to be looking for. Yo, Lauren, thanks for coming through. We're taking a look at a ticker symbol NCL. That's Nancy, Charlie, Larry. It is a penny stock, and we're just doing a little bit of analysis for those that are new to investing on what we would look for in terms of a penny stock. Now, I already caution myself against penny stocks because, in my opinion, it's like you're swimming with the sharks. So you really, really need to know what you're doing. Now, this company NCL Northern Corp, currently at 72 cents a share. So first, what I always like to do is come down and read the company profile. Let's see if I could shrink this in a little bit. Yo, you guys let me know if the music is too loud or if it's too distracting. All right, geez, if I could just shrink this down enough, gosh. All right, well, it's not going to be able to fit, so I'll just read it. It says, Northern Corp engages in the manufacture, wholesale, and retail of the 3D printed vinyl flooring panels and other decorative panels in North America, Europe, and internationally. The company offers its products under the Benchwick brand name. Northern Corp was founded in 2013 and is based in Elk Grove, California. I thought this was supposed to be technology. Is that right? Is this the right company? They have new patent technology and they were showing it off in Vegas at the TISE in January. Why does TradingView over here say that it's supposed to be technology service or package software? And this has happened a couple times before where I've looked at penny stocks that somebody wanted me to look at, and like two different sources say that they're in two different industries or arenas. So what is Yo 17? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Limitless says, yeah, I don't know why TradingView says that. TradingView is just like, yo, let me put some information together really quick. Let's just grab something and put that out there. All right. So the next thing I like to do, because this company is so new, so we probably don't even have financials, I normally would go to financials on Seeking Alpha, but we might not have any because the company's so new. Looks like we got a little bit of something. Of course, we don't really, in my opinion, like I said, I can't give you financial advice, but I don't get blinded by revenue. The first thing I go look at is the net income. So net income, it looks like they have been slightly profitable, but they're trailing 12 months. They're at a loss right now, which isn't, necessarily the worst thing in the world, but they haven't made that much money. It is a smaller company. Rye says, yo, my arm calls are hitting. Let's go, guys. That's what's up, Rye. That's what's up. Big shout out to you. What calls did you get in? Yo, Rye, tell us about what calls you got and when did you get into your trade? Did you get in today? Okay, so the next thing I would do, because it doesn't look like we have that much financial data, is I go take a look at the actual company website because I'm still not familiar with what they do. Let's go right here. Let's go take a look at the website. Rye says, let's effing go. Check it right now. 66 calls this morning, bought it at $62. Let's take a look. We're talking about ARM calls. I'm gonna close a few of these things. Bow. We've got a few NVIDIAs open. We'll close Amazon. Slow down some of this processing power. Yo, Kin of Love, thank you for joining. Mocha Ray, thank you for the likes. I appreciate ya. All right, we don't have a chart for ARM already, so we got to go take a look at a new one. $76 calls. All right, we're taking a look at ARM. Big shout out to Rye. Looks like he's in a good position right now for his calls that he's swinging, it sounds like. So we're looking to look at ARM Holdings. That's ticker symbol Adam, Roger, Mary. This is the daily chart. Okay. Let's break it down to the 30-minute, the way that I like. After hours. Ooh, oh, we had earnings. We had earnings. So it's looking like, at least initially, the market's been closed for 12 minutes. There might be good news on their earnings. So big shout out to Rye. Hopefully these hold up. He bought 72 calls this morning. Shadow, thanks for coming through. So we're taking a look at ARM 30-minute chart. They just had earnings. TradingView doesn't have the data in yet, but just at least based off of this market activity right here, it may be that they had some good news or at least good earnings. Hopefully, pray for me. I'm gonna cry. We just gotta hold on through the after hours, extended hours. Oh, that's a massive pump. Must be excellent earnings. Yo, Kimberly, thanks for coming through. I see you. I see you. Thanks for coming through. So what we're doing is taking a look at a few ticker symbols, both either for long-term investing or for short-term trading. Right now, we're looking at ARM, ticker symbol Ashley, Roger, Mary, and they reported earnings today. And it looks like they have a nice shoot up. So let's see what's going on. Neo, I appreciate the follow. Big shout out to Neo. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all with the likes. We're so close to 5K. Rye says, what platform is this? Or Calfani, what platform is this? This is TradingView, charting software. That's what you're talking about. Rye says, I'm up 675. Let me slow myself down. So Rye says, I'm up $670 profit before market ended, but now it says 5,000. Now it stays 5,000 tomorrow morning. I'm going to cry. All right. Big shout out to Rye. I hope this comes through for you. I really do. I really, really do. So were you already having ARM on your radar? It sounds like you did, Rye. What kind of analysis were you doing? How did you know to look at ARM? If you don't mind giving us a little bit of background. We got somebody in the chat that's poised to make a good bag in the morning. Yeah, since this week. Veronica Madison, thank you for coming through. We're just taking a look at some ticker symbols right quick. Looks like if you were in the know with ARM, you might have a bag to wake up to in the morning. Very nice. Very, very nice. Keep that H-Town in my cup. OG in my... Keep that H-Town in my cup. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. All right. So last Thursday, the earnings came out, and I know ARM like had a deal with Android, and they do chips similar to NVIDIA. Good play. Good call. But for phones, that's what's up. That's what's up. Salute to you. And that's what the market is sometimes, just really being on top of it. That's how I felt about Nvidia last year in May before the earnings came out. Their May earnings that month, how it went crazy. I was like really tapped in. I had been really following Nvidia. I ended up buying some calls a day or two before the earnings came out, and it was just beautiful. So I'm hoping the same thing for you. It is. Tech is up, that's for sure. Tech is carrying the market. Okay, so what do I see? What would I see for tomorrow? So this is the daily chart for SPY on this kind of like pricing channel that I charted out a few days ago. And like I said, ultimately what I think may happen, of course, nobody can predict the market, but ultimately what I'm thinking is going to happen is we're going to have a little bit more overall bullish sentiment with a strong sell-off to end the week. So however that may happen, Thursday afternoon or some point Friday, but I'm thinking that we're going to have this continued bullish sentiment, and then the market makers or the powers that be that want to capture some profits going into the weekend, they're going to sell off. That's my thoughts. Ryan Wadsworth says, check out DT. You're welcome. Let's go check it out. What's DT talking about? All right, DT. Dynatrace. All right. All right, I gotta go. Have a nice stream. Keep an eye on the if it breaks down. All right, Project Limitless. Catch you later, bro. All right, so we're looking at Dynatrace, ticker symbol David Tom. Ryan Wadsworth said to check it out. So let's see. Let's see. Do they got earnings? Oh, they got earnings tomorrow before the market opens. And it does look like it wants to break out. It does look like it wants to break out, man. I wish I had the opportunity to look at this before now. I don't play earnings anyway, but it would be nice to have done some of this analysis before we got to this point. That's super dope. So just off of first glance, without really doing too much of a technical analysis, we're looking at the daily chart of ticker symbol DT Dynatrade. That's ticker symbol David Tom for Dynatrade Inc. And they have earnings coming out tomorrow morning before the market opens. It does look like they're at this area of resistance. So it is kind of poised with this bullish candle for today to blast through on their earnings if their earnings is good. So you might be able to play some of the momentum on that earnings there. All right, Omar Amin says Google weekly cup and handle. Let's see. Let's see that Google weekly cup and handle. Let's see if we got that cup and handle on the weekly chart. This is Omar Amin talking about this. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, D Coffee, thanks for coming through. We're checking out Google, GOOGL, to see on the weekly chart if we got a cup and handle. Stack a dollar. Let's turn off the strap for a second. All right, so we're looking at the weekly chart of Google for a potential cup and handle. It does. I'm not that familiar. Let's go take a look. It shouldn't have been fake. I would have never started dumping on 20-inch blades. All right, so here we got quick Google images on what the cup and handle pattern looks like. And it kind of does look like that on the weekly. A little bit. It kind of does look like that on the weekly. I kind of could see what you're talking about. It's not as clean as I would like it to be, but I see what you're talking about. I kind of see the cup and handle on the weekly chart for Google. All right, for sure. Just a quick little live. I'll tap back in with y'all later. Big shout out to everybody that made some dough today. Remember, you don't have to trade every day. Be patient. Don't force any trades. And if you slipped up, if you had a red day or a red trade, make sure you put it in your journal. Make sure you log it in your journal. And that way you can learn from it and you're not making the same mistakes over and over. From the low 80s. Omar says from the low 80s, huh? Oh, right over here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Over here. Oh, yeah. Now that makes more sense. Now it's coming through more sense. Yeah, now if we look over here. Yeah, cup and handle. I can see what you're talking about on that weekly chart. Are you in a trade right now, Omar? For Google? Oh, you stack a dollar. Oh, you stack. $45. I'm running out the back end. All right. Well, I'm gonna tap out, you guys. I'm gonna holla at y'all. As always, thanks for showing your boy so much love and rocking with me. Peace. Mm-hmm.